A lot of comedians talk about being stoned on stage, and I am. So, no, of course I'm not. I wouldn't do that on telly, would I? It'd be stupid. Shit. No, I'm not stoned, obviously. I just use that as an excuse in case I'm crap. Because it is just such a brilliant excuse, isn't it? When people say, oh, I'm stoned, you can get out of any situation by saying you're stoned, because everyone understands it, don't they? You come home to your flat and everyone's had a bit of a smoke and you go, can someone go to the shops? We need food. All they've got to do is go, oh, mate, I'm well fucked. It's just time to move on with your life, isn't it? I think you could get out of absolutely any situation by saying you're stoned. Really, I think if you were laying in bed at 3 o'clock in the morning and a madman broke into your room and was about to kill you, like with a chainsaw, I reckon you could go, mate, I'm fucked. And he'd understand. He'd go, oh, sorry, mate, I didn't want to freak you out with this. Sorry, do you want some chocolate or something? So... But so why do people move into haunted houses? Really, that's the question. So I'll be a bit more specific. Why do Americans in those crap 80s horror films move into houses that are quite obviously haunted? I don't know about you lot, but if I went to look at a house and I got there on a Sunday morning and it was a big white wooden house up on a hill on its own, and it was up for sale for £9, I'll be a tad suspicious myself. Not Americans. Oh, I dream home, £9, let's move in. And oh, fucking, and you think, oh, well, I hope you die. And then move in. And straight away on the first night, it's obvious the place is haunted. We're watching the film, it's obvious the place is haunted. This will always happen. They all go, a family goes off to bed, and one of the kids will hear a noise in the middle of the night. One of the kids will hear a scary noise, and they'll run and tell their father. They'll go, Pop, Pop! And the father will go, what are you making that explosive noise for? I heard a scary noise. And fathers in those films, as all our dads did, whenever we heard a scary noise, they always do that same thing. They give you that patronising sort of... Don't worry about that noise. That was probably just the wind. I don't know about you, but I've heard the wind. The wind, to me, goes sort of like... Doesn't it? Not, get out of the fucking house. It's a very subtle difference. I don't know if you spotted that. So they finally realise the house is haunted. They run from the house, terrified. They run from the house. And where do they run to? Into the forest. Oh, I bet there's nothing in there. And every single time in those horror films, they're running into the forest. I don't know about you, I've always found running fairly simple myself. But in those films, every time, there's always one complete dickhead just trailing behind the others, going, oh, wait for me, wait for... Oh. Oh. I've fallen. I tripped on a leaf. Someone always just trips over nothing. And everyone else is going, oh, quite frankly, mate, you deserve everything you get now, really. It's just not on, all this falling over. And then the music starts. They're laying there in the dirt and the mud, and it's dark, and the music starts. Ding, 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 like that. And then they look up, and there's the silhouette of the killer. And he's a massive bloke with a big fuck-off axe and a hockey mask on. And every single time in those films, a person on the floor goes, oh, no, please don't kill me. Oh, please don't help. Don't. That's stupid. All you got to do is go, oh, mate, I'm really stoned. But I love them. Wildlife documentaries, don't you? I was watching this one wildlife documentary. I was about 9, and this bloke they were showing all these African. I was watching it like 9 years old, really interesting. They showed elephants at one point on this documentary, and the bloke who was narrating this documentary, he said, "It's a well-known fact that elephants never forget." And even as a 9-year-old kid, I remember thinking, "What the fuck's an elephant got to remember?" It's not exactly a busy week, is it, for the elephant? Doesn't need a file of facts, really, does it? No, sorry, I can't do that today, Simon. I've got to walk around really slowly and do a big shit. I'm a bit chockers, buddy. We'll catch up. Then they showed zebras. I love zebras. Zebras are my favourite animals, but I love them. But this bloke said something quite sad. He said, zebras nowadays are becoming very rare, and nobody seems to know why this is. I don't know if you agree, but I don't think the zebra was exactly at the front of the queue when camouflage was being handed out. I've got visions of the poor zebra up in front of God on the very first day going, what's this? It's black and white. I live in the dry grass. The lions are going to see me, aren't they? Surely. That's some. I'll tell you what animal I don't feel sorry for, though. The aardvark. Ooh, anyone else hate aardvarks? I just want to punch him, don't you? Does anyone else think that the aardvark just made up that name himself when he found out that Noah was taking the animals onto the ark in alphabetical order? I just think he was just some other animal. He was just a bloody liar. He just ran to the front of the queue of animals and went, morning, Noah, I'm the aardvark. That's with 2 A's. I'd be first, wouldn't I, surely? Just behind him is the armadillo going, oh, for fuck's sake. What is going on? I've been here for days. I've got my sleeping bag out. No, I was first, mate. I don't get this. He's just pushed it to... Hang on. Does anyone else remember? Was I first? About 12 animals back is the elephant going, can't help me, mate. Hang on. Right at the very back of the queue, there's a zebra going, I don't know what you lot are arguing about. I'm black and white, and my name begins with Z. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much. You've been absolutely fantastic. Cheers.